Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Super nice. There's definitely a shift. It first started, it's like I could hear absolutely everything around me, like all the noise, considering the space that we're in. But once it got going and my brain started to sync and my mind started to sync with the patterns, then it's almost like everything just kind of blocked itself out. And I have a real problem of being around a bunch of noise and not being able to close my mind off to it. Like normally when I go to sleep, um, even lights, like as long as there's anything on, like within the parameters of me, it's like I don't have the ability to just shut off everything. It has to be completely dark. But the fact that we have this many people around us and I could hear the noise and then my brain started syncing with the patterns of how my nervous system was working. And it's almost like, even though everybody's here, it just completely went away. Like I couldn't hear any of them, which was really crazy. And then as the beats started to speed up with my nervous system, I could almost see lights flashing as if my brain was syncing with the patterns of the beats. So that was pretty cool. But also, once I really got tapped in with how everything was working, it's almost as if nothing else existed. So that was pretty, that was pretty.
How were you feeling before you got in?
I'm a pretty relaxed person, but this almost took me to another level of relaxation, even one that I probably couldn't have tapped into myself unless I was in REM sleep. And obviously you don't get that, it's like I'm not able to really tell how I'm feeling when I sleep. Obviously no one is, but it's almost as if I was in that state and I could visually feel myself being in that state. So relaxed, so comfortable. And it's almost like, I guess you could almost say I wasn't asleep, but just kind of in that sleep state of being relaxed without being asleep, if that makes sense.
Like a liminal state.
Exactly. So it was awkward, but it felt amazing because it was almost like my mind was separated from my body and I was just kind of going through this transition that it was talking me through the patterns and everything.
Yeah. That was just 10 minutes.
Wow. I wonder what 20 or 30 minutes would do on this, so. Yeah. Now I also wonder how high of a level I could get to, it's like I turned it up pretty high and I didn't want it to be uncomfortable, like you said. But it changed a lot about how my body was operating, specifically my nervous system. Like I said, I'm a pretty relaxed person. So to take me to another level of relaxation, it was almost, I won't say an outer body experience, but like I said, it was almost like I was mentally sitting over here and my body was over here. And I was just kind of watching it go through this transition mentally. So
if that's the definition of outer body.
Outer body experience. So I got there. Thank you. I got them. Awesome.